Hey actors, it's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood talent manager in Los Angeles, California, and I just got a question. Wendy, maybe you could make a video talking about how to preserve your mental health from the bullies in the industry. I can. Sammy, I'm happy to answer that question. Yeah, as an actor, you're going to face bullying, and everybody faces it at some point. For some reason, people think it's okay to treat other people badly sometimes. And I mean, everybody here has probably experienced bullying in some sort form, like even in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, when you first get into school and get around other people, there will always be someone who's there to put you down for some reason. You're too tall, you're too short, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too black, you're too Chinese, you're too white, you wear glasses, your eyes are brown, there's always a reason. You talk funny, you talk with an accent, you're not from around here. Crazily enough, being different is one of the most beautiful things on the planet that you could possibly ever be. And I always think of it like this. What if there was only one kind of tree in the entire world? The pine tree. That's it. That's it. No other kind of tree. Just pine trees. Everywhere you go, every state, every city, every country, everywhere in the world, on every continent, pine trees. How boring would that be? Okay, and let's also add only one flower, a yellow dandelion. That's it. No other flower ever whatsoever, ever. A yellow dandelion. Everywhere you look, yellow dandelions, just yellow, 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 yellow dandelions and pine trees. That's it. And one kind of fish, a goldfish. That's it. No other kind of fish. In any ocean, in any water, in any body of water, anywhere ever, just goldfish, 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 pine trees, and yellow dandelions. And one color person. Indian. From India. I think you're going the wrong way. From India. Not, my eyes. Not that kind. Let's just pick Indian. I just picked it. Everybody on the planet is Indian. All 7 billion people. Indian. Pine trees. Yellow daffodils. Goldfish. That's it. That's it. Food. The only food that exists at all. Avocados. Avocados. Just those. In every country, in every restaurant, on every table, in every city, and every continent in the world. Avocados. That's all. That's all you get. Avocados. How boring would this world be if everything was the same, if everyone was the same, if every food was the same, every tree, every flower, and there was nothing diverse, nothing different from that. Oh my God, we would all lose our minds. Okay? We would all lose our minds. The beauty on this planet comes because everything is different. Flowers, they come in like 9 zillion kinds of colors and shapes and sizes. Animals, so many different kinds of animals you can't even keep up with. They're still discovering animals they didn't even know existed. Plants, trees, billions of times, times billions of different kinds of trees and plants. Billions. Food. Oh my God. Chinese food, Thai food, Indian food, Arabic food, vegetarian food, Mexican food, Indonesian food, Japanese food, all the different delicious kinds of food in the world. And people, beautiful people with long flowing black hair or blonde hair, curly afros, red hair, brown skin, black skin that's so blue, white skin with freckles, tall people, short people, fat people, skinny people, people with deep voices, people with high voices. Everybody's different. And that's what makes people and this world beautiful. You've got to just know that. That's common sense. I mean, and so If somebody comes up to someone else and says, ew, you're different, don't get offended. That says everything about them. It says nothing about you. It says everything about them. They're stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid. Because if this world was, everybody was like them, like everybody in the world was like them, oh my God, how boring would the planet be? No, we don't want everyone to be alike. Everybody only speaks one language, Swahili. Everyone. No one speaks any other language. We never hear French again. We never hear Latin. What if there's only one type of music? Classical. That's it, just classical. No rap, hip hop, rock, country, blues, techno, emo. No, just classical. And only with the violin. No other instruments, just violin. Every song, every radio station, violin. Every concert you go to, they're only playing the violin. Do you understand how stupid it is that anyone thinks that everybody should be the same, that people shouldn't be different? Being different is what makes you amazing. And it's what makes this planet amazing. Different rocks and hills and mountains and volcanoes and trees, different kinds of clouds, different weather, temperature, different oceans, beaches, people, foods, instruments, music, language. That's what makes the world the most beautiful thing in existence. So you've got to know that in your soul, and I know you know that in your soul. When someone comes up to you and it says something rude, cruel, mean, and criticizes you for being different, just laugh at them. They just don't understand life. They don't understand life. And it says a lot about them. They're mad, mean, unhappy people that don't love life and don't appreciate beauty and don't understand the planet they live on. And they're unintelligent and stupid. And I'm sad for them. I'm sad for them. And I sure as hell don't take it personally because it has nothing to do with me. And it's just the same way you need to be. You know, you're going to have people that come up and say stupid things to you. You've got to know the difference between reality and bullshit. Right? You have to know the difference. I hope what I just told you helped you clarify the reason why diversity and differences are the most beautiful thing in the world. Okay? Also, when you're an actor or any person, you know, you will always come against people that will say something negative. They might write it down on Facebook, on Instagram, on Reddit, on I don't know what other sites there are, but I think kids today, teenagers today especially, are dealing with something that when I was a teenager, we didn't have Facebook. People didn't write bullying stuff. I have a friend whose daughter was told she should go kill herself on Facebook. And other kids in the school all ganged up and said the same thing. Are you kidding me? If I was her parent, I'd have been down there and kicked some kid's ass. I'd literally go spend a year in jail, I swear to God. Don't ban me for saying that. Maybe I won't kick their ass, okay? I would just have a talking to them. Okay, I fixed what I'm saying. I just go down there and have a little talking to them, okay? I wouldn't kick any kid's ass. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would not tolerate that type of behavior whatsoever, I would say. Let's just say that. If someone told my daughter to kill herself, we would have a problem. That kid would have a problem, and so would their parents, right? And so would the school system, and the entire board of education of the state would know about it. But that point I'm trying to make is that when you do a movie and it sucks, somebody's going to write, that actor's terrible. What do you mean giving them the Emmy, the Oscar? They suck. They didn't deserve it. That movie was awful. Nobody should ever go see it. It's the worst movie that's ever been made. And on the other hand, another reviewer will say, it was amazing. It was incredible. I never saw such a good movie before. It's just so well written and so well done. And then someone else will say, the writing was terrible. Opinions, blah, 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 blah. Don't matter. Stay focused on loving yourself and isolating yourself from idiots, okay? You got to know that when people come at you with negativity, that's their shit they're carrying with them. They're carrying that with them everywhere they go. Negative, negative, negative Nancy. They're negative, negative, negative everywhere. That's their stuff. Pray for them that they will heal and find happiness and joy. Because it's sad that anybody goes through life with that much unhappiness. And don't take anything personally. There's a book called The 4 Agreements. The 4 Agreements. Do not take anything personally. That's the number 1 agreement. Do not take anything personally. Never make assumptions. Don't assume you understand what anybody's doing, saying. Never make assumptions. Always do your best. My nose tickles. Always do your best. And there's a 4th one. Can someone help me with it? I can't remember. Put it in the chat if you know what the 4th agreement is. And there's a 5th agreement out now too, and I haven't read that yet. So put that in the chat too. I want to learn something from you guys. But just protect yourself. How do you protect yourself from bullies? Stay around people that love you. Don't read things that are bad. Like if there's something negative about you, just turn it off. Some actors don't even read their reviews. They just don't. What's the point? You get 75 different opinions. It's just none of it really matters. Just stay focused on your own goals. Give yourself love. Surround yourself with people who love you and ignore the negative people. They don't have a place in your life. I hope that's helpful. And if you have suggestions or solutions for how to deal with bullies, put them in the chat below and you guys can learn from each other and I'll learn from you and I'll see you in the next video.